We heard some of you. Sounded good, guys. Well, because it's always important to put a slow song after a fast one, we're going to sing you a couple of whaling songs. And for any of you who know anything about the whaling industry, it was an unbelievably dangerous industry. Excuse me. And for much of the 18th and 19th century was how many people across the globe sought their fortune and made a living. And this next set of songs, the first one is a traditional Scottish song called Farewell to Tarwathie. Yeah, it's one of our favorites. It's one of the songs that I think has been in the set kind of from the very beginning and kind of has never left, or if it did, it came right back again. And it's one of our favorites, and it tells the story of a young sailor going off to seek his fortune in this very dangerous industry, and realizing what the realities were, finds that perhaps it's not quite what he expected it to be, and decides that he wants to return home. And the second song, we have ever so delicately smushed it into the middle of the first one, is a song by Scottish singer-songwriter Andy Barnes, and it's called The Last Leviathan, or The Last of the Great Whales. And it tells the perspective of that last whale herself. And we've been incredibly fortunate. Right up in Connecticut, a couple hours north of us, is a wonderful historic museum, a living history museum, that we filmed a couple of different music videos at this point. But we got to stand on, I think it's the only remaining wooden whaling vessel that's still in existence, and we got to be up there at Mystic Seaport, if anyone's ever been there. And it gives you a bit of a different perspective. You see these massive ships that are going off to sea, and you think, okay, well, you know, you're going to go chase a whale in that, and then the tour guide looks at you and says, don't be fooled. See that dinghy over there that's kind of like a quarter of the size of the actual ship? That's what you're going to go off and actually chase them in, and then bring the whale back on board. And we said, that's a bit of, that gives a bit of a different visceral image than we had before. So it gives perspective to the history of some of the songs that we sing, makes them just more layered and more colorful. So we hope you enjoy this one.
Dear Mormontown, and the dear land of Crimond, bid ye farewell. I am bound all for Greenland, and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in a hunting the the greener harvest is ever known there. There will be no temptation to tarry long there. We are sheep, bumper full, and we will homeward Dear Mormontel, and the dear land of Crimond, bid ye farewell. I am bound all for Greenland, and ready to sail in hopes to find riches in a hunting
Thank you. Y'all ready for this? All right, folks. I'm going to turn the stage over to these two at that half of the stage. We're going to have a little bit of a drum or percussion duel between Miss Cheryl Prasker, currently on percussion, and Mr. Fernand Ibarra, who's been on the guitar but is about to be on percussion.
Who just got back from playing the Sydney Opera House, Mr. Fernand Ibarra. No slouch.
Well, for those of you who don't know, this Irish drum, the Bowron, we claim it's Irish. I guess it's probably far from Irish, but there's a circular wooden frame and a goat skin strapped over the top, and when we hit it, it goes bang. And well, we claimed it for our own. It's probably very African in its origin. But anyway, I'll play it for a while. Cheryl will play some amazing drums, and then we'll play together. And then plenty of surprises coming up tonight, different guises. But then I'm sure there'll be some nice melodic music afterwards. We'll be done with the bang and then.
cheers for the Paloma School of Irish Dance. Give it up for these guys. They're absolutely fabulous.